Good afternoon, gentle friends. Welcome back to another day. So I'm going to make a little change to the plan I've been doing the last couple of days in that I think I can handle 4 meals, but 6 was really hard. And one of these new med changes is making me feel kind of blech. So we're going to go with 4 today. So I decided to do, like, this is going to be the mini pepper nachos. And normally I do that on a normal size plate. I'm going to just do that on one of the salad plates today. So I don't know how much of each thing I'm going to use. I will edit the recipe. I have all the items in there, but I don't have any idea about how much I'm going to use because I'm going to be making it at like half the size that I normally do. So I can't tell you beforehand how many calories are in there, but the tracking will be accurate. Okay, and basically what I do with that is I use these mini sweet peppers instead of chips on the bottom. And then I really like, this is from Dollar General, and this is a beef and bean chili, and it actually has a good ingredient label, and I prefer it over, like, I've tried the Hormel chili ones and some other ones, and this is still my favorite. I like this one. So I'm going to do that. For the cheese on there, I'm going to use some of the Fritos mild cheddar. This is 40 calories for 30 grams. Oh, and the chili is 270 for about half a can at 245 grams. So that's going to be on the bottom. And then I'm going to add some English cucumber. I have some grape tomatoes, a bit of avocado, some of the Loretto's garlic olives, and I'm going to use some fat-free Greek yogurt in the place of sour cream, and that will be everything. Nothing needs to cook. I'm just going to heat up the chili a little bit and cut everything up. Okay, time for a nibbly bit. So these are steamed, well, there will be steamed Bao Buns, and these particular ones are pork with cabbage and leek, and they are 150 calories each if they weigh 71 grams. With these, all I need to do is put this in the Instant Pot in the steamer basket for 15 minutes from frozen, and they turn out beautiful. One thing to note about these is they do get slightly sticky on the bottom, so I always put a piece of parchment paper. These have little perforations in them. They're just steamer basket parchments, but if you don't put parchment down in there, they will definitely stick to the bottom. All right, time for another nibbly sort of thing. So for this, I am going to have some sardines in mustard sauce with some of the Triscuit thin crisps. Now these particular ones, if you haven't seen the difference, normal Triscuits are, I think, like 120 or maybe 140 calories for maybe 7 crackers. These are a triangle shaped, yeah, there you go. So they're a triangle shaped one instead of the square, but they're not a whole lot smaller. And they are thinner though. And they're only 130 for 14 crackers or 30 grams. So I haven't tried the Parmesan garlic flavor, but Big Lots had them on sale. So I got some of those. And then this is the Havarti cheese I've had the last couple of days, so I'm going to have some of that. And that's it. That will be the next little nibble plate. Good evening. So, I'm going to wrap up my day here. I had a pretty good day yesterday, and for whatever reason, a lot of times after I have a decent day, I have a not so decent day, and that's pretty much where we're at today. So, what I ended up doing, let me just go over here. Okay. And I'll go over this with you in just a second. So I had the nachos. I had the little sardine and cheese plate. And I had the Bao Buns. And I had dinner tracked, but I just didn't feel like having it. So what I ended up doing was I was cleaning up the kitchen, and I had half a can of that chili left. So I ate the other part of that, and then I had half of the Korean melon from yesterday left in the fridge, and I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and I'll eat that. So dinner, I didn't photograph or film anything. I wasn't feeling fantastic, but that's what I had. Okay, so here's where I'm at. That means that I am still 200 calories under, so I didn't hit my calorie target today. I'm almost 30 grams under on my protein, so obviously I didn't hit that. My carbs, I'm 15 under, which is fine. Fat, I'm 4 grams under, which is fine. Sodium, I'm under, which is fine. So all of that part is okay. And then basically the mini bell pepper nachos, they were good. Not a problem. I've had everything that was in there. I had that before. So those were nice. I have sardines in mustard sauce on a, not like a hugely regular basis, but I've had them before, but not this Beach Cliff one, which I picked up from Dollar General. I have to say, I wouldn't buy them again. They're okay, but they weren't particularly nice. The Triscuit Thin Crisps, I hadn't had that flavor before, the Parmesan one. That was really good. And the Havarti Cheese I've had the last couple of days. So Triscuit's good, sardines, meh. And then dinner, that's what it was. And the Bao Buns I've had before, and they're always good, so that was fine. But I've basically gotten to the end of the day, and I just really don't feel like much of anything. I didn't do any of my intentional exercise. I didn't do my mailbox walk. I didn't do my arm exercises. And I would say, yeah, I'm 770 steps under my target today. I didn't even do any painting today. I just really, I don't know, kind of feel bleh. So I'm going to wrap this up. I definitely don't want anything else. So my tracking is done for the day. I'm not going to get a wild hair and suddenly decide to do a whole bunch of activity. So even though I may get another little bit of steps in, I've already taken my nighttime meds, and I'm going to lay down and watch. I've started CSI from the very beginning, and I'm a couple of episodes into that. So I think I'm just going to lay down and watch some CSI and have an early night. And we will try again tomorrow.